In this session, we are going to discuss the signal flow graph. Signal flow graph is the pictorial representation of the control system. It is an important technique in the control system syllabus. Already we have discussed and we have solved the block diagram reduction technique examples, but the alternative method for the block diagram reduction technique, that is the signal flow graph, which uses the Mason's gain formula. Okay, so this formula was derived by the S.J. Mason, and when he related the signal flow graph to the simultaneous equation that can be written from the graph. So the Mason's gain formula is what? To find out the transfer function, that is the ratio of Laplace of output to the Laplace of input, C upon R, that is nothing but the summation of 1 to n pi delta I upon delta, where the P stands for what? P stands for number of forward path and its gain, okay, and delta I stands for the determinant of the particular forward paths. Delta is the determinant of the system, okay, and this determinant of the system can be determined by the Mason's gain formula. We have another Mason's gain formula to find out the system determinant, and what is that? Delta is equal to 1 minus summation of all individual loop gains plus summation of product gain of two non-touching loop gains minus summation of product of three non-touching loop gains, and so on. You can find out the delta I. I is nothing but the number of forward path. If there are two forward paths, there are two values for delta, delta 1 and delta 2, and the formula of the transfer function by the Mason's gain rule, it becomes P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 upon delta for the two forward paths. If there is only one forward path, the formula will be P1 delta 1 by delta only. So how we can find out delta 1 delta 2? Delta 1 is equal to 1 minus non-touching summation of non-touching loop gains to path first. To find out the delta 2, in some cases delta 2 is 1 minus summation of non-touching loop gains to path second. We'll see this non-touching loop concept, 2 non-touching, 3 non-touching in the next upcoming sessions also. So what is the systematic approach? We have to first of all find out the forward paths, okay, and we have to find out the gain of these forward paths. Then we'll calculate the individual loop gains. Then we'll find out the two non-touching loop gains, three non-touching loop gains, and then we'll find out the total system determinant. We will find out the delta I, okay, and then we'll put all things in the equation of the transfer function by the use of Mason's gain formula. Okay, let's take an example. Apply the Mason's rule to calculate the transfer function of the system represented by the following signal flow graph. Okay, so the first step is what? Finding the number of forward paths. But before that, we need to know some basic terminology here. Here the R is the source node, C is the output node or the destination node. Here the gain is represented with the arrows 1, G1, G4, these are the gains. Okay, so the loops are again detected by the arrows. Okay, they are mentioned represented by the arrow will show the forward path and feedback path. Okay, so first of all we'll find out the forward paths. So there are two forward paths, G1, G4, G2. This one is the first forward path. Second forward path is G1, G4, G3. Okay, so the formula for the two paths, that is P1 delta 1 plus P2 delta 2 divided by delta. So after that we need to find out the feedback loops. There are three loops you can see. L1, which has a gain G1 G4 into H1. L2 has a gain. L2 is the second loop which consists G1 G4 G2, then minus H2 is again there. Okay, and the L3 G1 G4 G3 and the H1. Okay, so that is the third loop. Okay, G1 G3 G4 into H2. Sorry, this is the third loop. So there are three individual loops but there are not two non-touching loops. You can, if you see there in the single signal flow graph, the all the three loops are connected to each other, so there is no any pair of non-touching loops. So there is no possibility of three non-touching loops. So here the delta is equal to 1 minus summation of all individual loop gains, means L1 plus L2 plus L3. So delta is equal to 1 minus L1 plus L2 plus L3, the loop gains we will put there. So we'll get the value of delta after putting the values of the loop gains. Next, the forward path, there are two. We need to find out the delta 1 and delta 2. So delta 1 is equal to 1 minus summation of all individual loop gains, non-touching loop gains to path first. So it is 1 minus 0, again 1. For the path second, again there is no any loop which is not connected to path second. So 1 minus 0, again 1. So we'll just put all the values there. We know the P1, P2, these are the forward paths. Delta 1, delta 2, its value was, these values are 1, and the delta is the total system determinant. After putting this, we will get the transfer function. If you solve the same question by the block diagram algebra, you will get the same answer. Okay, we will have the next example on the signal flow graph. So here we have to apply the Mason's gain formula to calculate the transfer function. So the process is same. First of all, we will find out the forward paths. You can see there are two forward paths, G1, G2, G3, G4. This is the first path. Second path is G5, G6, G7, G8. So the next is loops. There are four loops, L1, L2, L3, L4. We are representing as L1, L2, L3, L4. So L1 has the gain as G2H2, L2 has a gain G3H3, L3 has a gain G6H6, and the L4 has gain G7H7. There are four loop gains. So you can find out the two non-touching loop gains also. If you see, non-touching means L1 is connected to L2, L1 is touching to L2. This is not a pair of non-touching, but the L1 and L3, they are two non-touching pair. Again, L1 is not touches to L4, it can be a one pair. So L1, L4, this can be another pair. Similarly, L2, L3, they are non-touching. L2, L4, they are non-touching. So there are four non-touching loops. So we'll just multiply the gains. Okay, next is a three non-touching loop gains. Three non-touching loop gain is not available here, because you can see here L1, L2, they are connected. Any two loops are connected to each other. There are not three pairs or the groups of the loop which are not connected to each other. There is no present of the three non-touching loop gains. So that is not present. So the system determinant delta is equal to 1 minus individual loop gains L1, L2, L3, L4 is of addition plus the two non-touching loop gains, its addition, product L1, L3, L1, L4, L2, L3, L2, L4. So we'll write down all the gains and we'll get the system determinant. Next is a delta 1, delta 2. If you see, delta 1 is what? 1 minus non-touching loop gains to path first. There are two loops which are not connected to path first. There are L3 and L4. So that is delta 1 is equal to 1 minus L3 plus L4. We'll put this gain there, G6 H6, G7 H7. Okay, so second path that is delta 2, 1 minus non-touching loop to path second, that is 1 minus L1 plus L2. Okay, so that is the system determinant of the second path. Okay, so 1 minus L1 plus L2 will put the loop gains there. So we'll get the system determinant for the second path. So we'll put all the things which we got, P1 delta 1, P2 delta 2 divided by system determinant. This is the final answer, that is the final transfer function by the use of the Mason's gain rule, okay, with the help of the signal flow graph. So in this way we understood the concept of the signal flow graph. Thank you very much.